Guy has spoken of the value of having a personal prayer. Lately, I've been considering and practicing knowing versus thinking. Is it okay to have a prayer with no words at all? I stop at times during the day and simply know of the presence, and this, to me, seems to have a purity.
The long and short of the answer is that all of us do the very best that we know how to do, given the knowledge that we've received from our work and the experience that's gained through the application of that knowledge. So the short answer is, of course that works. Great. Don't stop. But the long answer is more detailed and important. When I stop and give my attention to the moment, it's because the source of that moment, what is divine, has tapped me on the shoulder and asked me, will you remember me? And in moments where I'm asked by that touch, by that being brought back into awareness of myself, it's pretty evident that if I had been aware of myself, I wouldn't need to be brought back. So I was asleep when the touch brought me back. Mm-hmm. And that's a fine stage for a person to go through. But essentially and gradually, a person has to recognize that you can be thankful for being remembered in that moment as you are, and to give homage to it, meaning give your attention to what is asked for it. But at a certain point, you're going to want to be able to have your own attention 24/7. You're not going to want to wait for something to come and touch you and remind you that you have been in troubled thoughts and feelings. You are going to know before that happens that your tendency, unattended by the divine, is to sink into some dark morass, to be caught up in some troublesome string of thoughts and feelings that finally, when it reaches a pitch, maybe you realize, oh, something's gone wrong. So ceaseless prayer, the practice of it, has an intention that is in part connected to, by using it and that intention, you realize you are ceaselessly distracted. I give my attention. My intention is to be present. But I see that just my intention to be present and the occasional touch of something divine, I can't stay with it. I go back to sleep. I want to remain as much as I can in my body so that the shocks and all the things that come to me, it can be used in that moment, not as a retrospect on some moment in reality. So the short answer is it's fine. The long answer is to understand that the reason you're in prayer at all is because you're beginning to understand that your life doesn't belong to you. And the clearer it is that you need intervention, you need something to constantly remember you, and you remember it, the more you will want to work at ceaseless prayer, whatever you call that.